Okay, so second fight, and this one is another one that I've had rolling around in my head. Although this one's been a little longer, and that is Azula from, of course, Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Shego from Kim Possible. Now, this is a fight again, like I've been having it, like again with the Chewbacca and Predator one, that's been kind of rolling around in my head. But this one has been around a little longer. We've got two femme fatales, both of them capable of firing, well, one's plasma and the other one's fire and lightning from her hands. Both are incredibly intelligent, both are incredibly tactical, and above all else, really like to play mind games. They really like to play mind games. So this is going to be an interesting one. Now, Azula, of course, is a master firebender, also capable of blasting lightning, although the lightning she can't really, like, shoot it multiple times. It's more like a, hey, I gotta, gather all this energy and then blast it at you. So, it's more of a stationary thing. However, that firebending of hers is so good that she can actually use it like a jet and, use as jet propulsion to launch herself into the sky. Or rocket at fast distances. Shego, on the other hand, her plasma, which I don't know. I'm not good at temperature and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure plasma is hotter than regular fire or lightning. Now, Shego's plasma is capable of being launched multiple times in energy blasts, even used to knock out somebody, and can melt through solid steel. Shego, much like Azula, is also incredibly intelligent, agile, and both of them can take a beating. Both of them can take some serious damage, but Shego a little more. Remember, she's been kicked through solid walls and thrown off buildings, and still come out, and still walk away from it. The other thing is that while Shego is slightly older, Shego does have a little more battle experience than Azula. Azula, while only like 14 in the show, has been trained by some of the best firebenders and her father. But on the other hand, like I said, Shego has had a longer time with her abilities and can use them in different variations. Now, the big question is with this fight is that, the major aspect of both characters is that they both really, and I mean really, like to play head games. They both really, really like to play head games with their opponents. Now, Azula, that's one of her go-to moves, is that if she's, falling back on something, Azula, falling back in her fight, she'll go right to trying to psych someone out with, trying to say, like, oh, this and that, or really pick at somebody, just look at somebody, and she can just mentally pick them apart and find their weaknesses. Shego, however, I don't think that's going to work on her. You see, Shego is really good at not only playing mind games, but also throwing it back in your face. That's the big thing, is that, this might come down to a war of the words. This might come down to, who can, take the oral fight better. And Shego, like I said, Shego can throw it right back at you, no problem. But the problem is with Azula is that when you try to criticize her, she'll go, she'll like freak out and, it knocks her off balance. That's the big thing, is that Azula is really good at picking someone apart mentally and just, getting in their head. But Shego don't play like that. Shego plays that game on you. Shego will throw that right back at Azula, and the difference is, while Shego has a thicker skin, Azula does not. Azula can't, she's a perfectionist. She can't handle being criticized or have her own mind games thrown back in her face. So that might be a dangerous ground for her if she tries to play mental games with Shego, because Shego could just throw it right back. Shego could just redirect that energy right back at her. The other thing is that going back to Azula, however, is that that fire of hers, she knows how to direct it precisely. She knows how to use it like a friggin' sniper rifle. However, Shego, on the other hand, it's more of a blast everywhere and see what happens. But she can direct it, but not to the same level of precision that Azula has. While I did say that, Shego might be able to edge out, experience because of her age, Azula on the other hand, her fire is so precise, she can just easily just slice something at the very right moment and the right place to make like a building or somebody crumble before her. That's a big thing, while Shego's plasma is more like, I'm just going to blast everything and make sure it stays down. So that's the big thing. Also, like I said, both of these characters are, incredibly agile. I could definitely see these two jumping around constantly. Just constantly, like, jumping around. There's going to be fire and lightning and plasma flying all over the goddamn field. Both of these characters are going to be, would be throwing just all this, just a flurry of energy blasts and fire just everywhere. Like, the whole field's going to be destroyed, and they're going to be jumping around. And it might come down to who gets the lucky shot and who makes the first mistake. But while this is going on, keep in mind, because I want to, I really want to drive this home, is that while this is going on, Azula is going to be trying to, trip up Shego. And in turn, Shego's going to do the same thing, only I think Shego's going to have a little more success. Because like I said, Azula cannot take, cannot take that kind of any form of criticism. Rather than try to be like, oh, well, I'm going to throw it back at you this time. It's more like, I'm going to kill you! That's the difference, is that Shego, while she can get flustered and angry, and sometimes that she does let her anger get the best of her, most of the times it's more like, yeah, I'm above it all, and when I see, when you try to play those games with me, yeah, I can do this game, I can play this game too. So that might be a driving force, is who's going to lose their temper first. That's where it may all come down to, is who is going to lose their cool in this game first. And, yeah, it might, but however, like I said, Azula does have, all that, not just fire, but also lightning. So if she can get that lightning out, but Shego's not exactly a easy target to hit. Like I said, much like Azula, Shego's going to be jumping around this field constantly. And, Azula really has to take, a sharp stance and to really gather all that energy for a blast of lightning. And if she misses, yeah, Shego might have enough time to come in and end it, because this would be a fight to the death. Both characters would be totally at peace with killing the other. Remember, Shego's wheelhouse and her main opponent is just a year older than Azula. So she's like, yeah, teenage girl, I don't mind killing a teenager. And Azula's like, I don't mind killing anyone. So yeah, this would definitely be a fight to the death. No doubt about it. And I know I kept bringing up the mind games a lot, but I really wanted to drive home is that that's where I think this fight all might come down to, is, like I said, a war of the words. So I apologize, but like I said, you guys already know, that Azula and Shego are capable of a lot of great feats. Both agile, both intelligent, both very tactically sound, and both of them have very amazing abilities and can use them to their most lethal extent. What I was trying to drive home is that, yeah, they have all that, but there's also one other thing that both Azula and Shego have. They're both really good at smack talk and, really playing mind games. They're both really good at playing mind games, but the difference is that who's going to play the better mind game here? That's the big deciding factor, is who's going to be better at playing mind games with the other. And, yeah, I think I might give it to Shego, but then again, Azula could easily pull something out that, she could easily bring something up like her losses to Kim and whatnot. So, yeah, this is going to be a close one. So I think it's all going to come down to who's going to make a mistake, and more importantly, who's going to let their emotions get the better of them in this fight. So you guys tell me in the comments below, who do you guys think would come out on top in this matchup? If you think Azula would win, put hashtag Azula wins and list off the reasons why you think she would come out on top in this matchup. Or if you think Shego wins, just say Shego, just put hashtag Shego wins and list off the reasons why you think she would come out on top in a fight between her and Azula. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a really close one, so I'm really excited to see what you guys have to say about this matchup. But yeah, once again, just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this fight, and I will see you guys later.